The beauty of coming on a week-long trip is you get to fish the same waters a few times over, and we're back on the Kitimat River. The big thing about West Coast streams is you have fluctuating water conditions you always have to deal with. Last night we had a big rainfall, the water has risen overnight, we have dirty conditions, and today we want to show you how you tackle these different elements that can present some problems. So that's today as we take you sport fishing on the fly.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you in part by Islander Reels, Precision Reels. The Frog Boat, inspired by nature, ingenious by design. And the Freshwater Fishery Society of BC. Catch what you've been missing. Go Fish BC.
Sean.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah.
Nice big jump, hey? Looked like a coho, maybe?
Coho or chum.
One of the big, nice and chrome.
Was it ever?
They're coming right up the edge with this dirty water. You know, I saw the one boil in front of me.
You can't wade too deep. That's the thing. When you've got about a foot visibility, which we have today, you cannot go too deep.
Yeah, I was just walking down the edge and the bad visibility. We got about a foot of clarity, and that fish boiled in front of me. So we knew, we moved back and we swung it in.
And there's a telltale. A lot of times, especially with the chum and the coho, you have to see them porpoise. If you don't see them porpoise, it's pretty tough, right? Especially in the Kitimat where they porpoise lots. What does he look like? I thought it was a big, it was big.
It's big.
Was it silver? It looked like a coho.
Big chrome. It looked coho to me when it jumped.
I don't know, it was good. Well, you know what? That's a good sign. I know we can get them in this clarity. Like water clarity to me is not a problem because every time I come here, it's chocolate brown. This is actually good water clarity for me. I can see almost your boots like a foot and a half, so that's not bad. All you need is the fish moving. If the fish are moving, you're going to be able to get them. I've started with a big articulated leech. I've got a big black leech on. What'd you go with?
Purple. I think I got purple and pink.
Purple and
big
pink.
Purple rabbit strip.
And again, bright colors, dirty water, something big and nasty like this articulated leech. Watch the rocks. I'll go and get the glove. All right, the handy glove. A critical tool as we use up here. Everywhere we fish, the skeena, the copper, all the different steelhead streams, definitely need the good mitt to grab these fish with. What do you think? She's big.
It's big, whatever.
Big. And again, as I've always mentioned, you should probably have glasses on. I mean, we can't wear our sunglasses. Oh. Whoa. Oh. That was a big coho.
Big coho, and I think he broke it.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he went right in the rocks. And
well, you see the size of them.
Oh, what a disappointment.
You broke them off.
Yeah, it broke off.
You know, that's the problem in here too. We can explain it a little bit. When you get in the shallow water and there's lots of rocks, then you know it keeps wearing away your fly. We're bottom bouncing. I'm using a sink tip, and actually you got the weights on. You're bottom bouncing.
Yeah, I've got a sink tip in combination.
And he snapped her.
Snapped her. Well, he got him right over a big coho, and he just, big northern guy, and he just went in the rocks and snapped me right off.
Well, you know, the good thing is they're moving through here, right? We should be able to get a few more. That looked like a 15 to 20. That was a big coho.
That was a big one. We had him right on the side, too. That's where you're normally going to lose them, though. It's right in the rocks.
Come on, what are you doing, man? You're killing me.
That's disappointing.
We'll show you the fly in a little bit when we come back. Hopefully some more great action from the Kitimat. Oh, and you're gonna have to show that pattern a little later too, I think. I put on the great big purple rabbit strip.
And the pink hit it?
Yeah, I think well, it's a big pink fly. Something hit it. Geez, you know what's kind of behaving like a cutthroat or a rainbow, isn't it? Look at
I think it's a pink. I think it's a pink.
Oh, yeah, it's not a bad size though. Good scrap. Oh no.
Oh. This will be the big lost show.
That's two, and I had them good and planted. But I mean, look at the size. I got to bring this fly in and show you. This is, again, one of Brent Lakers.
Oh, yeah.
And again, like I said earlier, sometimes you just got to go big. And look at the size. I mean, this is
That's
really,
huge.
you know what this is? It's really a chinook fly. But it's big. It's got the right colors, pink and purple. And it's working because of our water clarity. I would never, in a million years, use this fly if we had clear water.
Yeah.
But with being the dirty water, well, he liked it. Even a little pink ate it.
Yeah. No?
And we know they're around. We saw a few porpoise, so.
Yeah, it's good that we're hooking fish. I was pretty, looking at only about a foot of visibility. You know it's going to be really tough. We're the only guys on the river.
As I said, this is the best visibility I've ever seen in this river, so. You can tell always when I come, it's going to rain.
It's bad.
But hey, it's not too bad right now.
No.
That's a couple fish pretty quick. Excellent. This week on the bench, we're going to tie you up Big Pink. This fly was originally designed for Chinook salmon, but we found it works very well for coho under dirty, high water conditions. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the hook, we're going to use a Mustad C70 SD 2/0, some 3/0 red thread to tie with, some hot pink rabbit zonker strip for the body, some hot pink rabbit zonker strip for the tail, some .03 lead wire for the weight, and a 1/4 inch hot orange cone for the cone. First step to the fly is take some of your lead wire and we're going to wrap it about half the hook. Just get to the cone. Now what I'm going to do is just pull it all under the cone. And that'll hold the cone nice and steady. Once we have our lead wire tied in, I'm going to take our red thread, and again we'll just build up a base layer. Wrap a little bit over your lead just to hold it in place, especially behind the hook. Form a little dam behind the lead, and then move to the tail of the hook. Now take a strip of your hot pink rabbit. What we're going to do is measure it up about the length and a half of the hook. That's about as far as you want to go. We're just going to cut it there, and then we're going to tie it in for the tail. So go right to the rear of the hook and tie it in good. If you want a nice full body on the fly, rabbit is a great material to use. And what I'm going to do is cut a little V into my rabbit. Just get a little V on the end so you can tie it in. Tie it in near the rear of your hook, where we're going to start tying in the body. Wrap your thread forward, right to the eyelet, and then we're going to start wrapping our rabbit forward. And keep pulling back. As you wrap this body forward, keep pulling the rabbit to the rear of the hook and form a nice, full, tapered body on this fly. And tie off at the eyelet, right behind the bead. Last step to the fly, as always, is take our whip finisher. Whip finish right behind that bead. And again, an option you have is to put a little head cement on there. I do like to head cement this fly since we use it in big water conditions. And there it is, Big Pink. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, this pattern was designed for big Chinook salmon. Note the size of the hook. But when you run into really dirty, high water conditions, this pattern shines.
That was a
This
big one
is a
right in
big
front of
guy,
me.
Right in front of you again. Big, looks like a big coho.
Something like that.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, actually, I don't want you to get excited, but he kind of looked a little bit like a chinook to me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever he's, he's big. Man.
Well, let's try to
Big guy.
get this one in. We've
Well,
been here
yeah.
half an hour. We've
I know.
had 3 fish on and not landed one yet.
Not landed one yet, I know. But that's the thing. You know, you're not always going to land the fish.
No, especially big ones.
Oh.
And
I don't
zero
think he's-
visibility.
I don't think he's ready.
No.
Oh, he's just moving. Look at him. Oh, man.
It's a chum. Late,
Is it a chum?
Late chum, yeah.
Oh, it is a chum.
Yeah, see, he's not all...
Oh. Well, still.
Pretty fresh, though.
Yeah, what a fight.
Oh, chums are some of the best fish on a fly rod.
Are
They're
they?
good fly takers. They fight like gangbusters. They
And
jump.
people don't target the chum,
Yeah,
eh?
just for eating wise. But
Yeah.
catch and release, chum are a blast.
Man, and this is a small one, you said?
Yeah, it's just small. He
Yeah.
looks like he's about 10, 12 pounds.
And look at that. Oh, no. I just can't believe it. And he busted me off.
Yeah.
I don't have any of those patterns left.
That broke you?
Broke me.
Oh.
That's good, you know, 16-pound fluoro we were using in the skeena.
Yeah. I
don't
think we
know.
got to go to up to 20.
You know why? I'm using a sink tip. Here's the difference too. When you got a sink tip, it tends to get down on the rocks and you're always bouncing
Nicking
across the
and
rocks.
yeah.
Whereas your technique is more, you know, the weights are hitting, but the fly stays up a bit. I think mine's rubbing a lot. It wears down, and that's what happened. I didn't have too much heat on him. He just, you know, wore there.
Well, when I felt mine too, you can get knots, you know, casting too. You get a wind knot in there and...
So that's 0 for 3.
0 for 3 in like half an hour though. We've hooked 3 fish with...
Looks good. It's
bad
fun.
clarity.
Chum, pink, and a coho so
a
far.
coho so
Of course,
far,
we haven't shown anybody yet, but we will.
We got it
Eventually
down.
we will.
The glove is still dry.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, man. This could be a tough one to get in. He's big. Big, big chum. Oh, I just finished losing a big coho. Man, we're having a tough time holding these fish on today. Whoa!
Oh, yeah. He's sure skying around.
See ever.
Looks like about a 10 or 12 pound chum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice size.
smaller guy. Jeez, we've hooked a lot of fish.
Oh, we've hooked.
This is hook fish number 6.
Number 6, and we have yet to get one in. Yeah, of course, that's a bad
Not that
thing.
long either, just an hour.
Am I gonna have to go down there and get him?
Yeah, look, he's swinging in. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to.
You're gonna go down and get him?
Yeah. They're great
He
fly
was
rod
skying
fish.
better than I've seen a coho skying around.
They're some of my favorite fly rod fish, especially in here. The chums are a blast.
You know, this guy's, he's barred a little bit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
he's a little darker, but nice.
But that was about 8 big jumps.
Big aerials, yeah.
We just want to try to get one in now. Break the curse.
Oh, I know we broke 2 off. What we had to do is we had 15 and 16 pound test on, which is usually very ample, but I think we were rubbing, it's really rocky.
Yeah, rocky,
I think we were rubbing the bottom, so what we did is went to 20. But this is where you can have rod explosions happening. When you put on too heavy a pound test, you can blow things up. I think he's getting ready, Dale.
He's here now. You're gonna have to back him
Yeah,
up. Keep
I'll
that
back him
flex
up.
in your rod, because it's gonna
Okay.
be, he's probably gonna get mad.
Yeah. I mean, he's just barely hooked, eh?
I know,
on the
I
side
just want to
mouth
try to
there.
grab his tail if I... Oh, okay.
Hey, oh, he got him.
I got him.
All right.
I just...
Jeez,
Wow.
look at that. As soon as the fly just popped right out. Look at that.
And he's just
Look
a
how big is that?
little wee chum, maybe
little chum.
10 pounds at the most.
10 pounds, and he just was schooling me with the 8-weight rod.
But look at, this is late run, because look at, he still
yeah, he's
doesn't
still
got
nice
the
color.
teeth, and yeah, not too bad.
Nice color, just starting to get barred. But we knew there was chum in here. You know, there's lots of chum in the system. But that's amazing. You know, you ever get a chrome chum? You know, 20, they got up to 30 pounds. You ever get a 20-pound chrome chum? What are you in for? Hour-long fight?
Oh, it's massive. But we've, you know, this river, the Kitimat, it's got lots of chum that are over 20 or up to 20 pounds.
Yeah.
And we've been, you know, in July, typically the peak of it, the end of
Right.
July, we've had, half an hour to an hour.
Yeah, that's crazy, because it's about August, you know, late August.
Yeah.
Chum are getting a little colored, but still a lot of fun. There's coho mixed in, there's chum, there's pink.
We've had on, yeah, 3
We've had
coho,
on 3 coho.
couple of chum,
Yeah,
and a pink. Yeah.
and a pink, and that's the first one we've shown.
Oh,
And that's where they're holding, right where that fish is, all along the slot. You can see the riff will come down, it's fairly shallow. And about 20 feet out there, you see right on that seam edge, right where that flow starts, the fish are sliding up into these pockets that are about 2 to 3 feet deep and just sitting in there. And we put on big pink and purple,
oh, come
something
on.
they can see with this visibility.
It's definitely a bigger chum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not happy.
I've got my fighting position.
Yeah, he's always over scrinched.
That was Morgan McLean.
Yeah?
That told me about that, is to plant your feet,
Yeah.
stay low, work
Stay low. Keep
work
turning
their
head.
heads back to back, keep them off balance.
Yeah.
And it's worked. I've caught, you know, I've had a chinook up to 50 pounds
Yeah.
landed, you know, with a 12-weight rod, but
Yeah. Yeah,
If you-
keep working them. That's a good point too. Keep working their
working
head back
their
and
head
forth.
back and forth, especially big fish. Whoa. Oh. That's a nice
Boy,
fish.
these chum are tough, aren't they?
They're tough. Like I say, I'd take a chum anytime
Yeah.
on a fly rod,
Yeah.
especially if someone's learning to fish for salmon with a fly rod.
As you can see Dale dragging the fish up. You want to keep a lot of flex in that rod all the time or you have a good chance of breaking it. So it's better, instead of reeling the rod right up, you want to actually move back and continue to move back if you have room and keep bringing the fish up. Oh, he's a nice chum. Look at him rolling. There, I got him. Got him. Oh.
But you know what? They're fairly fresh. Look,
They
they're
are.
just fresh
Yeah.
out. Maybe they're just coming later this year.
I'll turn them upside down so you can
Yeah.
get the hook out. That other one that I brought in, the hook just popped right out. There he is there. There he is there. Nice chum, fairly
Nice
fresh.
chum, yeah.
You know, how big is that guy? Probably
Just 10
10
pounds.
pounds, yeah.
But,
Yeah,
but
9, 10
you
pounds.
saw the fight for 10 pounds gives you
Yeah.
all you.
And
but they
again-
are fairly fresh.
keep him in the water. There's a pretty little chum.
Yeah,
eh?
nice and fresh.
Oh,
eh?
gee, yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get you out where you can go. There you go. The beaching.
He's going the wrong way.
way.
Oh, watch
Oh, there
him
he
turn.
goes. There he goes. Look at- And again, not a huge chum. Look how big that is.
10,
Probably 9, 10 pounds.
at the most, 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And they give you everything you got on there.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
You know what I'm really looking forward to though? The weather's kind of come in, but the coho are moving. We've seen a couple porpoise
had
that are
some
in
big
here.
ones on.
We had a couple big ones on. I want to show one. So
Well,
when we
let's
come
get
back, we're going to be showing a big coho, right? Confidence.
Confident.
I'm going to take a moment now and show everybody the technique we're using to fish today. And again, it's a simple down and across fishing. I'm just going to finish this little float. So what I'm doing is keeping my rod tip low. I finish the swing by pulling it back slightly. So a lot of times the coho will follow the fly and eat it on the way. Again, quick pickup, try to do it all one cast, and just slightly downstream. Not straight across, but just slightly, about 10 or 15 degrees downstream. Again, rod tip low, and follow the line with the rod tip. Keep it as straight as possible. All the way through.
Fish on!
Oh, just like that.
Oh,
And he
nice
was doing
big
the same
coho.
technique. Oh, looks like a nice one. Oh, there you go, folks, just like that. Same technique. Oh, nice fish. What do you think?
Coho.
Coho?
Yeah. I saw him.
Nice.
He's right up here.
How big?
Big.
Big. How big? Big.
Oh! Whoa! Chinook!
Oh, Chinook.
Chinook, yeah.
Oh, he's got to be 25. 20, 25. It's big. I'll go down and scare. Oh.
You might be able to get him, Don. He's kind of tired.
Okay, I got him.
Got him?
I got him.
Right in the snout.
Right in the snow, yeah. Well, you had him hooked good anyways. He wasn't going anywhere.
Okay.
Look at that. Oh, how heavy is that guy? Oh.
What do you think that is? That's got to be 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah, 25, 30 for sure. I'll hold him up once more. I don't want to, look at that. Want to keep him near the water bullet. Look, he's just huge, eh? And you're able to get him in.
That was everything I could do, though.
Look at the tail on it. Like, they're just huge.
I'm exhausted.
And look at that, all dark gums. I mean, that's how you know it's the chinook.
Yeah.
All
and
black
here,
gums.
I mean, it's a late run. They usually come through July, but you'll get the odd late one. Like this guy's a little colored up.
Yeah, a little colored, but there he is there again. Oh,
yeah, turning the back
a meat.
The thickness.
Look at how thick they are. Just big, big fish. Monsters. Well, you know what? He gave you a great fight. You're gonna let him go away. We kept him in the water. I think he wants to go, but look at the size of him. That was a fight.
Was that ever a fight?
Was that awesome? And again, you got him on an 8-way rod.
Yeah, with a little, look at my little rabbit strip. Same thing.
Same with
French Schlenker rabbit strip.
Yeah, that purple and pink is it's great colors for all the migratory fish. One of the best patterns. Congratulations. That's a huge, it's pretty fresh. The guy's been in here for a while, but he's a nice fish.
But not bad. For the end of August, you don't expect to catch a chinook, so if you get him, it's an incidental and a bonus.
Bonus. We just started. It's only noon.
I need a break now. I think I'll be break till 1 o'clock.
All right, on. All in all, a pretty good day today.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun here on the Kitimat. Again, we talked about catching 4 salmon species: chinook, chum, the coho, and the pink. And I think we touched all 4, didn't we?
Oh, we sure did. We lost all of them anyway. We had them on.
We lost the pink. We lost the, what else
lots
did we
of
lose?
coho. We
Lots
had
of coho, that's
big
right.
coho to the bank, and we lost quite a few.
Tragic. But the big thing, you got the big chinookie in.
The big chinook landed, yeah.
The big tilt on. It was good. Something you don't really find a whole bunch of. And chum. A lot of people underestimate the chum. Again, a great fishery. If you come to Kitimat at the right time, mid-August, end of August, you have this opportunity to get 4 of the 5 salmon species. It's a lot of fun. So when you're out here, take care. It is a big water. It can fool you. These log jams can drag canoes under and everything else. So take care out here. Conserve the waters. Only take what you need. They do have hatcheries on here, but again, only take what you need. And we'll see you next time when we take a sport fishing on the fly. Pretty good day.
Pretty good day.
Want more information? Visit us at sfotf.ca.
To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one shown, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.